Have you got creative block? Are you struggling to come up with ideas for logo design? Well, if you are, then this video is for you. Sometimes I get bored of just showing you how to do things on YouTube, and I like to set challenges, spice things up a bit. So the challenge that I've set myself is to design as many logos as I can in 15 minutes. Now, obviously, I've got a timer in the background so you can see that I'm not cheating. Obviously, this video isn't meant to be, design a professional logo in 15 minutes. That's quite literally difficult to do, for me anyway. I'm sure there are people who can do it in 15 minutes. But if you're anything like me and you spend time on logos, then you need to have ideas. And the best way to come up with ideas is to give yourself a time constraint. I'm going to be using Adobe Illustrator. I've got a brief, it's not really, it's just a noodle bar called Noodle. And I've got to come up with as many ideas as possible in 15 minutes. I'm going to try and come up with an idea every minute and a half. So I should have around 7 ideas. So if you've got creative block or anything that's bothering you at the moment, then give this a go. Come with me. Let's do it. Let us put the timer on. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so noodle, let's do this. So the first thing I think of when it comes to noodles is, wavy lines. So I'm going to go ahead and create a line. If I can remember the function line for it, let's do this. Let's go ahead and go to effect, warp, wavy lines. I want to preview this, but it's not really previewing. I don't know why it's not previewing. Is there something wrong? Is there something wrong with my Illustrator? I hope not. Why is this not waving? Am I doing something wrong? Let's try a different effect. Zigzag. Let's do this. That's better. Smooth zigzags. Okay, so we've got this. We're going to move this down like so. Let's change these around a little bit. I didn't intend for this, but that could work, kind of. Can that work? What time are we on? Oh dear, 13 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Oh yeah, this video is brought to you by Envato Elements. Stick around to learn how to get many templates cheap. Okay, so that's one idea that is looking awful right now. I wish I could fix that one. But the next one is a noodle box. I want to create like a box for noodles. Let's see if I can do that. Let's create a polygon like this, because it's got like those nice little angles there. I can go ahead and bring this down a bit. There's kind of like a box. Let's bring in... Let's try and find the middle here. Bring in my smart guides in. Can I find the middle? It's around about here. Okay, doesn't matter. We're not trying to be perfect. We're just trying to come up with an idea. Okay, we've got this weird artifact thing that keeps happening on my iMac. Don't worry, it's not actually there. It's like a box, a noodle box, if that makes sense. Do I need to like bring that? That looks more like a cup. I want it to look like a noodle box. Okay, there's that one. Done. Right, then I'm going to write Noodle next to it. It's a weird name for a noodle shop. Scale that up a little bit. Let's choose Fizbee. It's a nice font. Let's try extra bold. Noodle. Okay, so that's like another concept there. We may have to fix this later. And then from here, I'm going to just go ahead and copy that because that's giving me inspiration for something. Don't know if it'll work, but this is how I sort of generate ideas. Oh, it's not going to work very well, is it? No, I thought that would work. That's not worked. What else do we get when we get noodles? Let's look on Google. We've got chopsticks for noodle. I mean, let's try this actually again. Let's try this line thing again. Let's try an effect. What time are we on? We're on 10 minutes. Okay, I might be rushing a bit too much. I think I've got enough time. I kind of need to just like chill out. Well, I'm gonna go twist. Ooh, that might work better. Oh no, wait, I've got an even better idea. Noodles coming down from chopsticks. That's a cool concept. So let's take this line. Like this other line can be a chopstick. We'll just keep that as a chopstick for now. We'll just increase that weight here. So that's like a chopstick. All I did was like take the weight. What is it? This weird tool, the width tool, to make that into like a chopstick. There we go. 2 chopsticks, kind of like that. We'll go ahead to effect again. I'm kind of liking this idea, but I feel bad because I know I won't be able to finish it for it to look nice. What is it? Zigzag, smooth, ridges. We don't want that many ridges. We just want like a couple of ridges. Okay, that could work. I don't want them to look all the same though. So what happens if I take this and expand it? Will it? Okay, that's good. That's okay. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, we can change this sort of sizing from them. The other idea I have, maybe this won't work. It needs to be a bit more geometric. The other idea I have is creating an N from the noodles themselves. As in like, I don't know if it's even possible, but let's try and do this. Does this go crazy if I... Can we create like an N from the chopsticks? It's all about the ideation under pressure. The pressure is what keeps you going in these situations. If you don't know, logo design is all about doing things quickly and efficiently, and this really forces your brain to come up with new concepts. Even if they're bad, don't be afraid. Expand these up again. Let's copy and paste them so they come over here. Let's expand these down so we've got like an N. And I need to find like a ridge part here. So this might be a circle job. So what we do is we take this, we get rid of that, and we take this and get rid of that. And then hopefully we can come up with a way to create an N. Oh, this is not a good idea to do on camera. It makes me look so bad. Maybe we need to like increase that. Okay, yeah. I don't want these to look too squished. I want it to look like, you know, noodles. Zigzag, smooth, ridges. No, two. Oh no, that looks awful, doesn't it? So the idea hasn't worked to its best yet. I need to figure this out. But there's an N. It looks like I've tried to draw it like and I'm drunk. That looks actually awful. But we can't get rid of it because it's part of our design thing. Okay, so noodle. What else do we have with noodles? We have boxes for the noodle box. We have like placemats, the bowls, the noodle bowl. So what we can do here is let's get a square up. Let's do this and create like a bowl. What the heck? Okay, take this, spin it round, get rid of this part here. And normally you do this whilst drawing. Then what I'll do, if I can, in fact, what I'll do is I'll just connect these two back together. We will add an anchor point into the middle here, bring it down, and then smooth that out, even though it's got all crazy on me for some reason. Oh no, wait. Can we do this? Will this work? What if I take this noodle box? How long have we got? We've got 4 minutes. 4 minutes before I've got to get like a finalized idea, or like at least an idea. Let's try this. Let's try something. I mean, these look more like safety icons at the moment, but I kind of like the look of this one that I'm working on here with the noodles coming down. Maybe the chopsticks are a bit too short. They look a bit too Korean. Okay, now let's simplify this down. So this is what I keep telling people. Just simplify stuff down. Let's bring this in. Over here, let's take these chopsticks and bring them over, and then we've got something there. So this is a very minimalized idea. How long have we got? 3.5 minutes. That's fine. We can do this. Okay, after this, I'm going to get Naomi to come in and have a look and tell me what she thinks. Okay, we've got this. I like that idea. We've got a simple typeface going on here. I like the icon. The icon kind of works. This needs to be separated, definitely. Maybe we can even scale this down even so slightly. No, it needs to look a bit cartoonish. I want it to have a bit of a playful vibe to it. Okay. I don't know if this is working at the moment, but I kind of like the look of it. It is very simple. It's supposed to be a noodle box. Let's try something else. What happens if I take this, bring it over, take this? I don't know. Let's try a more abstract approach. Bring some stuff in here, scale this up, bring this round here. Bring this down, bring this over. So what I'm using is like the idea of the noodle, but straight now, and seeing what I can come up with. My mind's thinking of going to like a actual noodle waviness towards a composition of just straight packet noodle, to which I don't know whether it will work or not. I mean, the other idea, is to simply... That's an A. Or even just like take the chopsticks and put it on its side. Or even more of an angle. No, I like the idea of the chopsticks holding them. We've got like less than a minute left. This isn't good. I better pick. I think the idea has automatically come down to it for this section. Okay, I think we've got something here. No, that's awful. I'm going to keep it. I'm not deleting anything yet. I'm just going to create a new artboard when I run out of space. What if we take one of these lines. We could make that into an L really quick. Oh no, done. Okay. Okay, it's banging on me. Time is up. That was 15 minutes. Let's see what I did in 15 minutes. Okay, so we started off with the concept like noodle, which is like, you know, noodles, you know, nude noodles. So I wanted it to be like fun and playful like the name is without being too literal on the name. And I like the idea here of creating this wavy line, but it kind of looked like an audio wave and I didn't want that. So coming up with the box part, which is what noodles come in, is important too. Kind of makes sense to have them. Now the next thing I thought of was like, instead of having like a geometric shape, why don't we have like a natural shape with geometrics, which basically in logo design means anything that's like, you know, man-made is sort of like square, whereas anything here, you know, rounded and stuff, you know, natural shapes are not man-made. And I mean, there is room here to do something with these, I think, anyway. And in these ideas here, I like them. It's just, for 15 minutes, you can't come up with like an amazing concept, you know, without hearing the brief hours before. Here is the noodle box. It looks good, but it doesn't look like a noodle box. It kind of looks like a headless and legless and armless man in a tuxedo. So the box plus the noodles equals the box with the chopsticks that I've tried to create. And the typeface is Frisbee, which is a really nice and clean one. I can actually show you what I was going to do. I was going to shove this sort of like somewhere around here. Just expand that out. That's obviously not working very well, is it? I was going to take one of the zigzags and just bring it across and fiddle around with it, basically. Okay, whatever. But either way, we've got the chopsticks here, which to me, that looks like a noodle thing. Like if I was to write actually noodle in there, it would be okay. And luckily enough, like this typeface called Frisbee is really well curved anyway out the box. So we've got a pretty good look here for a design, I would say. The only things that I would change is probably the color combinations, which I will do in a minute. Does it look like a noodle box to you?
If that was on the packaging that I've gotten like a takeaway, I wouldn't think twice about it. For a 15-minute logo, I would go, yeah, fair enough.
That brings us to our sponsor of today. Inverter Elements delivers unlimited access to over 55 million assets, such as fonts, photos, video templates, WordPress themes, and Adobe templates. They offer a nice and convenient, simple license, and your license still counts after your subscription has ended. And Inverter has loads of like amazing templates, everything you need for design work, so many amazing resources. So for instance, here we've got a graphic template. We're just going to go ahead and with Inverter, you get loads of these cool mockups. We're going to choose a mockup here that we like from Inverter, which is this cool noodle box one. We'll choose this one. Open it up in Photoshop. We can put our noodle brand inside of here. We can change all the colors later, but again, in 15 minutes, being able to do this is pretty unreal. The following link in the description will give you 50% off when you select an annual subscription, giving you access to everything on their website for less than $20 a month. So go ahead and click that link in the description. Inverter is amazing. And there you go. We have basically our noodle packaging there. So in 15 minutes, I was able to design a logo that looks semi-okay. I mean, it's not great. It works. I mean, it's a great idea for me to test out. So what's the moral of this? Well, in 15 minutes, we designed something that works. It's a great concept. Obviously, there's a lot of things that need to be changed with it. You've just seen me do a mock-up in less than 10 minutes. So spending nearly 20 something minutes on this is really nothing at all when you think about it. If you'd like to learn more about logo design, then I've got a Skillshare class all about generating ideas. But the one thing you can take away with you today is that if you're struggling for ideas, place a limitation on yourself, such as time or resources. Make sure that you're only using one thing. Challenge yourself. Anything creative in design comes from being limited. Use your limitations. If you enjoyed watching this video, then please press that red subscribe button to watch more videos like this one. If you did enjoy it, please share this with people. This channel survives upon people sharing the content and, interacting with me in the comments. I try and read every single comment. I scroll through them, try and respond as well. But thanks for watching. If you did enjoy it, watch the next video and I'll see you in the next one. See you soon. Goodbye.